Hello twin flames. So today I'm going to be doing a spread for twins that are not in union, okay? So I want to call on my higher self, my spirit guides, to guide and protect me in this reading and to let me be aware of the message that's being given to me so that I can give them to you. So this is for the twin flames, divine partnerships that are not in union. So the first two cards is what's going to represent what each partner can learn from one another. And this is the general reading. Okay, so if you're watching, you're the first partner, and you're asking about this partner here. So this is what you can learn from your partner. How to make wise choices, how to start new beginnings, how to, this could be like investing in something, how to invest your time with your divine masculine, divine feminine, okay? And this is what your other partner can learn from you, okay? So if you're a divine feminine, we'll just say this is divine feminine and this is divine masculine. So divine masculine can learn from divine feminine about actually taking action and going forth, not actually knowing where you're going, but knowing that you have that cup in your chariot, that cup right here, that cup of love, and that you're moving into a direction towards your divine feminine. Yeah, because this is the divine feminine, and you can learn how to invest your time wisely, how to invest your money, how to invest your emotions, how to invest into a relationship. You can learn that from your divine masculine, and your divine masculine can learn from you, and how and in which areas to go, to drive, how to make that journey, how to proceed it, how to go about it, which direction to go, okay? So what do you expect from your divine masculine? Okay, so this is for twins not in union. You expect the chase, okay? You expect your divine masculine, this is a divine masculine, it's like a chase, he likes the chase. And that is what you're expecting, okay, from your divine masculine. You're expecting this divine feminine. So I don't know why you're expecting this, but what I want to do is pull a clarifier for that. Why is divine feminine expecting the chase from divine masculine? Please, Spirit, why is divine feminine expecting a chase from divine masculine? Because there is a disconnect. Okay, because there is weight in progress, and you're feeling disconnected, divine feminine, and so you're expecting this from divine masculine, okay? And divine masculine is expecting you to be serious as the magician and to start this new beginning with him, and He's actually learning from you, and he wants to learn from you, and he wants you to show him the way, okay? So let's pull a clarifier for the magician here. So divine masculine expects the magician from the divine feminine. Can you give me a clarifier, please, Spirit? Another major arcana, to look at things in a different perspective. This is like self-sacrifice. It's seeing things for what they are, but it's also being divinely guided and divinely directed. And divine masculine is expecting a lot from divine feminine, okay? So how can you be more supportive? Divine feminine, how can you be more supportive? Well, you can commit to this relationship as the lovers here. And on this side, we have the angels watching over. Well, on this side, the angels are not watching over, so therefore you can be your true self. And your true emotions and true feelings really come out. And that way you two can learn from each other and grow from each other's perspective. And it makes a stronger bond. So that's how you can be more supportive, is to be yourself with the divine masculine. And then how can your divine masculine be more supportive? Okay, well, this is the will of change. This is the will of fortune. This is divine timing. It's like, okay, it's time for change. Stop. Either want the change or the change is going to happen no matter what. Okay, so that's how you can be more supportive, divine masculine. Let's pull a clarifier for you here. So this is the Chariot in reverse. So we had the Chariot over here. So this is like a type of guidance being needed by divine masculine. So it's like maybe he's not for sure, you know, he has these pieces of the puzzle and he's trying to fit them together. And you know, he's trying to learn from divine feminine, okay? And he's trying to stop the change. It's like, you can't stop change, divine masculine. It's going to happen no matter what. Things are going to change within divine timing. And it is divine timing, and it is for change. If you don't know which direction to go, divine feminine, you can learn this from the divine feminine. You can learn the new start, the new beginning as well. Okay, so we're going to go on to the next one. So what can you do to be a better partner to your divine masculine? Okay, this is 4. This is the 4 of Wands. This is, some would say, the calling card, the twin flame card. This is divine masculine, divine feminine coming together and celebrating. Okay, this is about celebration. This is about union. This is about knowing who your divine masculine is and just being very supportive and grounded within that relationship. So how can you be more supportive, divine masculine? Is to look at things at a different perspective. You know, take the mask away. See them for what they really are. See yourself as well as your divine feminine. You know, in the night, without the archangel watching over, and see the true selves of divine masculine, divine feminine, and know which way you're going. And this is about change. This is about moving into the direction that Source wants you to move to. This is like a calling with your journey. And this is about love as well. And love is a very strong energy when two people come together. but they have to work together. They have to be more supportive to one another and to one another's feelings. But it's also about learning each other and staying grounded within that, okay? So what does your partner need from you? Okay? So Divine Feminine, your partner needs, this is the Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. He needs your support. Divine Masculine is showing up here as the King of Pentacles, and he sits here with the fruits of his labor. He needs, let me pull a clarifier for that, because what does Divine Feminine's partner need? From Divine Feminine, we have the King of Pentacles showing. Okay, with success, victory. This is about success. This is about victory. This is the Six of Wands. This is like making wise decisions. Hold on just a minute. This is about staying grounded within those decisions with the Divine Masculine, okay? So the Divine Masculine is needing success and victory from the Divine Feminine. Like I said in the beginning here, the Divine Feminine can show the Divine Masculine the way. He's feeling puzzled. You see these pieces of rock down here? It's like a puzzle that needs to be put together. And Divine Feminine has that power to help the Divine Masculine, okay? And to give her fruits of her labor and her success and victory is showing Divine Masculine a way so that he can have this Chariot and have this in the right upside instead of being reversed. And it is change, it is timing, it is coming. We have the Hanged Man too. This is about perspective. Seeing things in a different perspective. Seeing the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. Because here he's seeing the two. Okay, he's seeing Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. And he's seeing them for who they really are. Okay. And he's actually learning from Divine Feminine. Okay. So our next card is going to represent what your Divine Masculine needs from you. Okay, awesome. So we have the Knight of Wands. This is going forward with that energy, just like the Fool card, just taking action and going forth, moving forward within that energy. We also have this energy right here, and it's like knowing that you are... you know who you want, Divine Feminine. You want the Divine Masculine of your desire, of your dreams. And there's a lot of work that needs to be done. And Divine Masculine needs you to step forward and move in that work. So I'm going to pull a card here. So I'm just going to spread these out all right here. So Divine Masculine, your Divine Masculine needs you to pray. Needs you to be a more content, more spiritual, more open-minded with this decision that's happening. He needs you to step forward, but he needs you to be like. With these two cards together, it makes it more or less of the Fool walking into a situation that, walking into a situation that is radical, you know what I mean? Because on the other side here, this is walking into a storm and not caring. On this side, this is the day. This is, you know where you're going, you know what you're seeing, but Divine Masculine needs you to be very open-minded, very spiritual, very one with source. He needs you to pray, okay? And that's what he's doing right here. And this is supposed to be the divine feminine praying, but this is basically, you know, divine masculine. He's sitting there praying for this outcome, okay, with the divine feminine. So what is the direction this relationship is taking with you and your divine masculine? Okay. So, yes, there is, this is the Sun card. This is the most positive card in the deck. This is about enthusiasm. This is about knowing, this is, in this card, it has a little different meaning to it, but it states that so, I mean, it's positive, you know, on both sides, with the difference here being that your doubts and fears are justified. It's good to be aware of challenges, to be on your guard. But again, as on your other side of the card, all will be well. Keep moving forward. Expand upon your plans to include for the darker times. But remember that morning will always come again. So it says, know that there's always downfalls. And this is an enthusiasm card, enthusiastic. But know that there is downfalls and there is boundaries. But this is the outcome. This is the direction of the twins that are not in union, what it's taking. There is doubts, there is fears, but there's sun to being down and warm energy to come to this union. Okay, so let's pull a card for the Sun card for divine feminine, for the outcome for this union. This is for twins not in union. So the Tower. Okay, so there is a tower that is in the background of this card as well, but this is more like things fallen in disbelief. The Sun card overpowers the Tower card. So after the storm comes the sun. And you know, this is about where the twin flames are coming into union, some of us. And with this being shown here, it's like a karmic relationship being exposed and being diminished. And then, you know, the sun will shine. And that's the direction of where the relationship's going. Now for the divine masculine. Here he is. I feel that this is the Six of Pentacles. I feel like divine masculine is looking down at divine feminine, not like looking down, but sees her. He sees divine feminine and all that she's done, and he wants to help. He wants to give he wants to give divine feminine her share. He wants to help her. He wants to lift her up. So let's pull a clarifier for the Six of Pentacles here. For the twins not in union, the outcome for divine masculine. One card, please, Spirit. Let's get one card. The Fool card. So this is like wanting to lift something off the ground, to start something new. This is the Fool card. This is the beginning of the journey. This is that taking that leap of faith. This is like that moment, you know, the start. It's not a beginning, it's not an ending, but it's wanting to lift something up, to lift, to start this relationship, to start this union, trying to bring it up, okay? Trying to get it off the ground, okay? So let's see what we can expect this week from the Lenormand deck. This is the Lenormand deck. Let's see what they have to say for the twin flames that are not in union. From the Lenormand. This is for twin flames not in union. What is the message? I call my spirit guides. My higher self, please God, protect me in this room. Let me be aware of the message being given to me for the twin flames that are not in union. What is the message of the spirit? Okay, so this is about romance. This is about dreams. This is about wanting to shine in purity with, you know, your divine masculine. This is about romance. And lilies, it could be about something sexual, sexually attraction. And then we have a garden here. This could be like a place where, you know, people come together. This could be like the union. The garden could be like the union where they meet up. Okay, so this is like romance wanting to take off and pure essence, and come together with the garden here. So I feel that, you know, divine masculine, divine feminine, some of you guys will be getting contact with each other, but also there's a sense of you know, union and coming together in peace and harmony, and that is just very beautiful. So I have the Vision of the Oracle here, and I want to pull a card for the twins that are not in union. This is a shared energy. Okay, so this is number 13. Okay, so productivity, control, organization. It says, take your needle, my child, and work at your pattern. It will come out a rose. It will come out a rose by and by. Life is like that. One stitch at a time, taken patiently, and the pattern will come out all right, like the embroidery. Oliver Wendell Holmes wrote that. Okay, now, this card considers the gathering of separate elements, people, or ideas from the everyday nonsense of family dynamics to the managing of a corporate team. This Victorian seamstress manipulates various components as threads of color. With skillful hands, she arranges them, taking into consideration the distance and individual qualities that each may possess. She cocks the best form from each and orchestrates their ultimate working together as a whole. Giving each strand order, position, and purpose, she blends them into a rainbow of unity. Its beauty is a metaphor of accomplishment, surpassing that of its original, separate parts. Be wary of over-controlling, micromanaging, or getting lost in the details, allowing each participant to contribute fully and not be undermined by one person's overall position. Okay, and then I'm going to pull Wisdom of the Oracle. I'm going to pull Wisdom of the Oracle, one for Divine Masculine. Can we get a card for the Divine Masculine, please? Oh my gosh, soulmates. Okay, so my cards were flipped upside down whenever I did shuffle, but I'm going to read it as a reverse anyways, okay? So, wow, soulmates, okay. And then I'll also do a shared energy, and this one wants to pop out. Let's see. Let me read you the protection message. Yes, you might be suffering from analyze, paralyze. Thinking has its place, but trying to figure everything out logically is not going to work right now. So, Divine Masculine, you're thinking too much, trying to figure things out. And that's why we had, the Four of Swords here, to take your time and pray on things. And that's what he needs the Divine Feminine to do, okay? So your conclusions will likely be faulty, and you may act upon false assumptions that will get you in a jam. Give your mind a rest. Do something creative. Exercise. Meditate. Soon you'll come to your senses, and an aha moment will bring new clarity. See, this is like that aha moment. Pray and get new clarity within. Let me read you the relationship message. It says, love is not logical, but when you choose a partner, it is good to have things in common other than desire. This is a time to weigh the pros and cons of your partnership. If there is enough common ground, go for it. If not, there are other fish in the sea. Don't focus on it. Don't force it to work. And should others tell you who they are, and if others should tell you who they are, take them at their word. Now is not the time to indulge in a fantasy. No matter what. In this case, the facts are the facts. Okay, so this was in reverse. So this is Divine Masculine. You can't change things. I mean, it's like you want to change things, Divine Masculine, but give yourself some time. Meditate, exercise, do some things outside the box instead of thinking so much outside the brain. Leave that alone, okay? So, Divine Feminine, we have soulmates here. Okay, twins not in union. This is harmonious partnership, love, twin flames, companions, a friendship, fostering personal growth. It says, consider love in the deepest sense. Love so powerful that you will never be the same, regardless of how long your relationship lasts. Consider this romantic bond so compelling that they overwhelm you with gratitude or break you open so you'll finally claim who you are meant to be. And we were talking about, the lovers, not in the day, not being watched, but in the dark, and learning from each other. And also, the Hanged Man, we had him twice with the Divine Masculine, seeing things for who you really are. This is the soulmates breaking open and seeing each other's heart from inside and out. Or break you open so you will finally claim who you were meant to be. Even pay attention, for you are in the presence of a soulmate. Okay, so then we have the fork in the road. So, there's a decision that needs to be made. And this is number 13. Okay, so it says, you've reached a moment of truth in the evolution of your relationship. Which will you choose? To open up to the possibilities of love, or to remain isolated? To go deeper and commit to the mutual passion, or to walk away? This is a time to take responsibility for your truest desires and follow it. Be honest with yourself about what you're willing to do. Invest and give, then choose. You cannot make a wrong choice. If you move forward with the relationship, know that it will be based in true and authenticity. You will have made a conscious decision rather than simply hanging on because you don't want to be alone, or ending things because you're afraid of the intensity of genuine connection. All roads lead to a lesson you must learn in your relationships. Regardless of the decision you make, it will place you on a path to your truer experience of the heart. Stop thinking too much. This is your soulmate. Make a decision. So actually this is on the Lenormand deck, this is a park. So let's see, when you are going to a party, a concert, or a business meeting, I'm sure, or any type of union is what I'm getting at. You know, and if it's paired with the moon card here, so this is like you need to be more open. You need to be more open, twins. They're not in union. Be more open to your divine masculine, okay? And this week, this is what's going to happen. Being more open, more romantic. That's what the garden, the park means. To be more true, to be more romantic. Okay? So it's going to be calm. It's going to be serenity. Whenever you guys come together, whenever you guys meet. This signifies a long-term relationship. Contentment and satisfaction. It's about pure and simple. Okay? So it's about pure, it's about real, it's about romance, it's about coming together. It's about, you know, sharing ideas, coming together in union, being more open in peacefulness. So the moon and being more open towards one another, being more romantic, being more openly telling each other their deep emotions, seeing each other for what they really are without being watched, okay? So, thank you for watching my video. I do appreciate it. If you would like a reading, my email is in the description below. This reading is $20 I'm doing, and I also have another one out for $22. So, if you'd like any information on that, please contact me. Thank you and have a nice week.